Hello, everyone, and welcome back to IBP Immigration Law's channel, where we dive into the latest immigration news, strategies, and insights brought to you by yours truly. My name is Ingrid Perez. I am the founder and managing attorney of IBP Immigration Law, and today we're unpacking everything that went down at the Democratic National Convention regarding immigration policy. I'm here to break down what Vice President Kamala Harris said about her immigration platform compared to Donald Trump's rhetoric on immigration. There's also a really great Forbes article titled "What Democrats Said About Immigrants and Immigration Policy at the DNC" that discusses this very topic. It's a really good read. I highly recommend it. But if you have not watched the DNC or you don't have time to read this article, I am here to break it all down for you. The DNC actually surprised many people by openly addressing the issue of immigration, going against the narrative often pushed by Donald Trump and his supporters that Democrats are weak on immigration. They talked about border solutions, they talked about immigrants in a much more positive light, and they talked about the American dream. The Republicans at the RNC convention, on the other hand, were waving signs that said mass deportation now, while Donald Trump talked negatively about immigrants, touting his familiar call to build a wall and do mass deportation. The difference between the Democrats' approach and the Republicans' approach to immigration could not be bigger. Kamala Harris, in her acceptance speech, talked about her immigrant background. She talked about the strength and ambition of her Indian immigrant mother, who came to the United States as a student and went on to become a breast cancer researcher. She also talked about her father, an immigrant from Jamaica, who works as an economist and is a professor at Stanford University. So it should be no surprise that Kamala Harris views immigration differently than Donald Trump. Harris is the daughter of immigrants and recognizes the benefit that immigrants bring to America. In contrast, Donald Trump paints a very dark picture of immigrants, framing us as criminals and poisoning the blood of America. Harris also pushed for the bipartisan border security bill that the Biden-Harris administration proposed earlier this year, but was stifled by Trump so he could reportedly use it as a campaign issue. She promised to bring back the bipartisan border security bill and sign it into law if she becomes president. The bill was meant to increase efforts to secure the border and fix the asylum system, marking a significant departure from just forceful measures like mass deportations that have been pushed by the Republicans. Additionally, the Democrats' platform supports expanding legal immigration because by creating lawful pathways to immigrate, it will deter illegal entries. What we have is a Democratic immigration platform that frames border security as compatible with a positive stance on immigration and advocates for an earned pathway to citizenship for undocumented immigrants currently in the United States. I think it's important for folks to know that the laws we currently have on the books are very outdated, and a president's powers to fix the issue around immigration are limited to the law that is in effect. There's only so much that a president can do without Congress actually changing the law. We've seen presidents make some changes through policy or executive actions. For example, we had President Obama, who created DACA through an executive action. Donald Trump had the Muslim ban. President Biden issued the most recent executive action called Keeping Families Together, which is a parole-in-place program to help spouses and stepchildren of United States citizens get legal status. There were other efforts in that executive action as well that have made it easier for those with DACA and other undocumented immigrants get work visas. The Democrats are celebrating past actions that reduce illegal border crossings significantly. They want to increase family-sponsored and employment-based immigration, highlighting a more forward-thinking stance on building America's future. They also highlight that illegal immigration actually fell after President Biden signed an executive action on the border after the Republicans killed the bipartisan border bill. Customs and Border Protection data confirm that the actions taken by the Biden administration and Mexico reduced Border Patrol encounters at the southwest border. These numbers are actually really interesting. There were 56,408 Border Patrol encounters in July of 2024 versus 75,316 in January 2021 when Donald Trump was in office. So based on these border arrests, illegal entry was lower in July 2024 than through Donald Trump's last month in office. So what should be your key takeaways from this? I think that it's clear that the Democratic Party platform signals potential shifts in immigration law and policy that could impact many people. As an immigration attorney and also as an immigrant, it sounds a lot better and a lot more realistic than what the Republicans are offering the American people. At the end of the day, this is the greatest country on earth. People want to come here. They want an opportunity and a chance at the American dream. That's not going to be stopped by a wall. For those of you going through the immigration process or fighting for the rights of immigrants, remember, you're not alone. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this breakdown helpful, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more updates and analysis. If you need help with your immigration case, please get in touch with me using the link in my bio. You could also send my office an email at info@ibplaw.com. Until next time, take care.